Yo, and welcome back to yet another wonderful episode of Action Thraxin. I'm your friendly neighborhood throwing technician. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hate the fucking hammer. I'll come back tomorrow when I say that statement. I'll be back. I'll be back. I hate you, you dirty fucking bitch. I fucking hate you. Oh my goodness. What a shitty day in the Liznab. What a shitty day in the Liznab. It's crazy how much 1 pound makes a difference. I'll tell you that much. It is absolutely crazy how much 1 pound makes a difference. These throws went like dog shit. For the majority of them, I put a couple of them together. So on the last cycle, I threw the 15 pounder. I threw the 14 pounder, and now I'm throwing the 15 pounder. I had that reversed. Man, I could not put one together today, and it kind of blew my mind. It really kind of blew my mind. I wasn't too tired. I wasn't too exhausted. I just ended up really, really damn frustrated, and I don't know. I should be able to execute some decent technique. Maybe it's not perfect, but just moving to the heavier balls shouldn't shouldn't put me in a situation where I'm completely out of pocket, technically speaking. But the hammer's throwing my black ass. You hate to say it, but the hammer's throwing my black ass. So what can you do? But live to fight another day. We're gonna have to work with this ball slowly but surely. We'll groove her in. We'll groove her in. But damn, that's absolutely astonishing to me. Just the 1 pound hit. You can see I'm not sticking the finish. I'm not together with the ball. I'm kind of just I'm letting it move me instead of moving the ball. Is what I'll sum it down to. You move the ball doesn't move you. And that's a really simple concept that's really hard to get to in action, is what I'll say. That's why we call this Action Thraxin. So I ended up going down to the 14 pounder. It really blew my fucking mind. It blew my fucking mind. I actually put together a couple decent throws here toward the end. But man, what a fickle bitch. What a fickle bitch the hammer is. What a fickle bitch. So, what can you do? Here goes the 14 pounders. Those are some decent throws that I put together. Yep. And that's, I threw it for a month. And so Coach Hack used to tell me 2 weeks, but I threw that ball for a whole damn month. And so I can see that the average is improved. Both of those throws are a lot better. Night and day, man. Night and day. So it's a process. Gotta trust the process. Gotta love the process. If you don't, get the fuck out the kitchen. So anyway, got into the weight room. Got a little weight room action for you. 80 keys. I did 80, 90, 100. I'm a little frustrated with this as well. I moved a lot more weight than this, but man, I'm out of practice. You wouldn't want a surgeon that hasn't been doing surgeries to cut on your ass after 20 years. Oh, I haven't done, unless it was an absolute emergency, yes, but I hope you understand the concept that I'm connecting is out of practice. That's all it is. It comes back, but it's elusive. It's so fucking elusive. With surgeries, you never forget that. If you did it all the time, you won't forget that knowledge. If you have a PhD, there's a lot of that knowledge that you don't forget. And the same thing with the hammer, but that doesn't mean that that knowledge is executable at a high level, is what I'll say. So I hate to compare Oh my God! Look at my analogies. I'm trying to compare surgery to throwing and weightlifting, but no, not quite the two same things. But I hope you understand the analogy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get into practice on these. I'll probably also mix in some leg muscle snatches as well as muscle cleans from the floor. I think those are pretty helpful. Or muscle cleans from the hip. I don't know how I would do that, but that might be an experiment that I run. I'm a scientist. I'm a nigger, so we like to run experiments over here at Action Thraxin. So yeah, I might do a hip muscle clean. See how that goes. See how that gets into practice. So besides just doing this, because yeah, that's pretty frustrating. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I should be able to move more keys in this, but I move more keys in this 100%. But it's like I said earlier in the video, it's a process. I ain't beating myself up about it. So yeah, all the way up to, where did I get to? I got to 110, and it looked kind of sloppy. And it's funny that I can still catch him in a Posnauer position. I can still catch him in a Posnauer position, which is a representation of my strength, but I still need to be able to do more weight than that. Did some back squat all the way up to my new baseline, my new established baseline, 100 and 100, 100, 170 keys. No pauses, nothing fancy. I kind of called her. I just called her. So, because I was a little bit running out of the gas. That sun will whoop your ass and give you a two-piece Tuesday. So, it is what it is. I went and sat in the sauna, sweated a little bit. I actually sat in the sauna earlier, too, of the day. I think it was a little bit helpful. You just got to make sure that you drink enough water, and I think that I neglected that small detail, which is a big detail, but it happens to the best of us. So I'm a little upset I didn't have my 25 kilo plates on the sides. I've worked with what I got, what I already had on there, but that's just a minor detail. So I also did, and I checked it off, and this is really the secret. I did 200 body weight squats along with this session, and ooh, the quads were tight. There were some tight, juicy quads. It's almost like a feeling of revelry when you fucking do that many body weight squats. It's like, it feels like hell, but you're like, yeah, because it's just your body weight. And to be completely honest, instead of a 3x10, instead of a 3x5, this is basically what I've resulted, or I'm going to run my science experiment on, is it's going to be a heavy single and then a bunch of body weight squats. So, man, I used to really do set to 10 here, set to 10 there, but I mean, I think that this is a smarter, safer way of building leg strength. And then I'm going to move to the quarter squats, because that's actually where the strength for the hammer and the discus is made. But that's just about all I got for you guys. You already know what the deal is by now. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and hide your hoes. And most importantly, live to fight another day. I'm going to get out of here.